Hey guys, how is everybody doing on this Monday afternoon? Happy Monday. Oh my gosh, can you believe it, guys? It is August 1st. I cannot believe how fast this year is just flying by. Say hello when you guys hop on. I'm going to try to check my messages. I'm going to say hello. Sometimes Facebook will show me stuff. Sometimes it won't, but please say hello when you guys hop on so I will know that at least the comments are working, because half the time they don't work. So we're going to be talking about essentials in your makeup bag, okay? So stay tuned. If you have one of those makeup bags where you have everything tossed in and you really need to eliminate some things and you're like, okay, what is the most important things in this makeup bag? Okay, because if you're like me, my makeup bag like gets everything thrown into it, and I am like going through stuff trying to find what I need when it gets time to actually do my makeup. So we're going to talk about 7 essential things that actually belong in your makeup bag, okay? For those of you guys that don't know me, I am Paula Bradford, and we are creating personal beauty because personal beauty is essential to you, okay? All the makeup trends, all the everything like that is all good and great, but beauty actually comes within, and that is portrayed on the outside. So that's what we focus on here, and that's what we are going to be doing. So again, say hello if you guys would. I will appreciate it very, very much. I'm going to drink my hydrate. It has been so incredibly hot lately. This is actually one of my go-tos. It's not one of the 7 things in my makeup bag that's a must-have, but this is an absolute must-have for me, especially since I battle with a lot of dehydration, and this hydration boost actually helps to boost your hydration 3 times just by adding it into your 1 bottle of water. So it's like getting 3 bottles of water. This one's actually the coconut colada. I usually have one with my collagen in the morning as well. So, but it actually has hyaluronic acid and baobab oil in it. So not only is it good for hydration, but it's also actually good for your skin. So let's talk about 7 essential things that you need to have in your makeup bag, okay? Like I said, most of us probably have a makeup bag that's got 50,000 things tossed in there, okay? We probably haven't touched some of them in a long time. And if you are not familiar with expirations on makeup products, that is something that you should definitely check into, okay? Different products actually have expiration dates. Believe it or not, that eyeshadow that you still have from high school probably has expired, okay? So you want to make sure that you want to toss some of those expired items out of your makeup bag, because using products that are expired, using products that have not been taken good care of, can actually cause problems to our skin. All right, so let's talk about the first thing that should be in your makeup bag. All right, so the first thing that I am in love with is this primer. You should always have a primer, especially with as hot as it has been. Primer actually helps, one, to kind of cover up your pores. It also helps to actually smooth everything out. It makes your foundation stick. And I am in love, especially with the summer, with this luminous primer. from Bellamy. And I'll tell you why I'm in love with it. One, it does great when you're using it with foundation to keep everything on. It actually gives you a nice luminous glow, so that dewy look is in. So I love the fact that it actually does that. But what I am in love with this about is the fact that, and why it's an essential part of my makeup bag, is because if I don't feel like wearing foundation, I can actually put this luminous primer on. It gives me a hydrated look, and I'll actually just throw on some mascara, some eyeliner, and some lip color, and do my brow, and I'm done. I love the way this hydrates my skin. I love the way it kind of seals in all the pores, and the fact that it gives me just enough of a hydrated glow that I don't have to wear foundation all the time. So a good primer is essential for your makeup bag, okay? Now, the second thing that is super, super essential for your makeup bag is your concealer, okay? Find a concealer for a couple of different things. I actually have two different colors that I personally use. I use a lighter color around my eye area, so I use my number 2. I love the Bellamy concealer because it does a couple of things. One, it actually has baobab oil in it, which actually is from the Tree of Life, okay? So it has skincare ingredients in it, guys. So I'm gonna lighten up around my eye area, okay? And then I'm going to actually use my ring finger. This is just a quick tip. Always make sure, whether you're using eye cream, concealer, whatever it is around your eye area, that you're using your ring finger for it, okay? Your ring finger is actually the weakest finger on your hand, all right? So it's not going to pull and tug, and this will be the first place that you normally will see wrinkles as you age. So you don't want to add to that by pulling and tugging on your eye area, okay? So this also has caffeine in it, which is incredible for the dark under eye circles. So it gives you that boost. It has skincare ingredients in it, which helps the fine lines and wrinkles, which also helps to conceal the dark circles, but has caffeine in it. So it's going to help boost that as well. All right, and then I'm going to use actually the number 3 on myself, which is more of my skin tone color, just to kind of cover up a couple of things that I want to cover up. Okay, so if you've got any dark spots, any blemishes, I have hyperpigmentation. So, you know, a couple of reasons between my cancer treatments for thyroid and years of being out in the sun, combination of both. You know, back when we didn't have any clue that you needed sunscreen all the time, we just laid out with baby oil, and I don't know what I'm talking about if you're my age, okay? You know, we purposely put baby oil on our body in order to tan, that and lemon juice in our hair. So we really did a number to our skin. So taking care of our skin is very, very important. So a concealer that actually matches your skin tone to cover up those things, and then a lighter one around your eyes. So these are really great because they have those skincare ingredients in them as well. And they actually come free with your foundation purchase, which is killer too, all right? All right, so the next thing that is vital to your makeup bag is, of course, your foundation. And I am going to actually use a little bit of my foundation, put it in my brush, and I'm actually using foundation number 2. And I'm just gonna stipple it around and then I'll stipple it on. But this foundation actually is very, very lightweight. It actually has skincare ingredients infused in it. So if you're over 35 and you're concerned about your skin, you definitely should give this foundation a try, just because of the added benefit of the foundation having skincare ingredients in it. Okay. It's very, very lightweight. It has the baobab oil in it. Okay. It has hyaluronic acid in the foundation, which is essential for those of us that have mature skin, that maybe have fine lines and wrinkles. But I love the fact of how light this is. It doesn't feel like I have a lot on. And it gives me the extra skincare ingredients that I need, okay? Especially, hey, Miss Annie. So if you would like to be color matched, I'm actually gonna try to, I'm gonna add my color match quiz in the links for you guys. But if you'd like to be color matched, you can actually take our color match quiz. See if it'll let me pin it. Yes, there we go. I'll pin the link for you guys to actually take the color quiz. There's also a quiz on there as well that helps you find out the perfect skin type for you. When you actually, oh, thank you. You need a color match. Annie, just go to that link that I posted. It may not let you actually touch it until after the live is over, but hit that hyperlink. Just take all of the questions. There's about 6 or 7 questions. It'll help me match that down for you. And then that'll give us a good starting spot. And then I'll actually contact you and we'll match it specifically for you. But when you take that color quiz, whether it's a skincare quiz or the color quiz, you actually are going to get a couple of things. Besides a color match, you're going to actually get a free tutorial on 12 essential tips on how to get perfect eyeshadow, as well as another link that is for some discounts and some other things, okay? So you're going to get some goodies just for taking the color match quiz or the skincare quiz. So you can hit that link. It'll take you directly there. Fill that all out. Fill out the information, and you'll get those free goodies, as well as I'll be in touch with your color match as well. All right. So I already put my foundation on there. I will give you guys a good tip as well. After I get my foundation brushed on, I will take my Blenderful and just kind of set it in with my Blenderful. So I'll just set my foundation in with the Blenderful to just kind of any streaks, anything like that. So we talked about 3 things that are essential to your makeup bag, okay? Your primer, your concealer, and your foundation, guys. And believe it or not, we're actually, today is August 1st, right? So August 1st, we're still kind of technically in summer, right? But before long, we're going to be right into fall. And you need to start thinking about, most of us during summer are outside a lot. We're in the sun. We get a little bit darker, okay? You should always consider checking out your foundation and your skin type when the seasons change, all right? A lot of times when fall winter hits, we start losing our color, and you don't want to use the same foundation color that you were using in the summer in the winter if you lose your tan. Now, some people like go to the tanning booth all the time and things like that. and they don't lose them. Your skin is more my tone, but I'm confused on which one you are. Okay, you're probably, I consider myself light. I don't consider myself fair. The questions will actually ask you if you're fair, light, medium, I think tan and deep. You're definitely not tan and deep. And probably not medium. If you're my skin tone, you're probably more on the fair to light. You're probably on the light. I consider myself light if you're like really, really white. But take the questions as best you can, and then we can always narrow them down for you as well. Because not only will you get the questions, you'll get that free tip tutorial when you answer all of those information. You get to ask me any questions that you have as well, so we can go through any kind of information and narrow everything down. And that can actually be it doesn't have to be on foundation and skincare. If you have any kind of questions whatsoever, when you actually take one of those quizzes, you get me as well. So you can ask me absolutely any kind of makeup or skincare question that you have. And I've been doing this, guys. I'm going to be 50 this year, believe it or not. I've been in the makeup and skincare industry for almost 30 years. So this is not my first rodeo. This is something I love to do, and I love helping women create their own personal beauty, because none of us are the same, right? Absolutely none of us are the same. So some of us like a lot of stuff. Some of us like a lot of color. Some of us like natural. And you know what? That is perfectly okay. Creating personal beauty is all about making yourself feel good, all right? Trends are great. They're fun. But you know what? One size does not always fit all. And one size doesn't always fit my mood as well. Some days I may, like I said, just decide I'm going to grab my Luminous Primer, throw that on with a little bit of mascara, eyeliner, lip color, and brow, and I'm out the door. We're going to the winery or whatever. Then there's other days that I really want a full face of makeup. Okay, some days I might want natural. Some days I really might want to dress to the tens. None of us are the same absolutely all the time. So that is what it means to create personal beauty. Your mood's going to change. Your times are going to change. Where you're going is going to change. There is not one just style of makeup. Everyone is unique. Hey, Sarah, everybody is unique. So you need to create what makes you feel good. So that's why we talk about creating personal beauty. And if you're not in my support group where we get together, we talk tutorials, we ask questions, all of that, when you hit that link, you'll actually find a link for that community group as well. So feel free to join. Annie says, I'm just eyeliner and simple eyeshadows, never lipstick, so I need you know what? Everybody is different. You know, for years, I never went out without makeup. I literally, my daughter's on here. She can vouch for that. I literally would not leave the house without makeup. And part of that was to do with my skin. Part of that was when I was younger, I thought I had to actually have makeup on, right? But now it depends on my mood. And my husband, thanks me for it sometimes because it doesn't take a guy 5 minutes half the time to get out the door, right? Hi, Miss Holly. You don't have to get out the door in 5 minutes, but my husband loves it when I actually don't wear a whole lot of makeup sometimes. He likes it both ways. He doesn't care one way or the other. But when we want to leave somewhere really quick, it takes him 5 minutes to get ready. And he loves it when I just throw on some primer, some mascara, liner, and, and some gloss or something because I'm out the door. So he's like, yay, it doesn't take me that long. So your makeup is all about what makes you feel good, okay? Just because somebody is on there saying, oh, you need to do this, 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 and this, You need to do what makes you feel beautiful, okay? And that may change from day to day. So that's what creating personal beauty is all about. All right. So if you're not in my community group, like I said, you can hit that link. You can take the skincare quiz. You can take the color quiz. You can join the community there. So you can learn all kinds of things. All right. And makeup's not permanent, guys. Makeup's supposed to make us feel good, and it's supposed to be fun. Annie says, I love how simple your look is, not over the top, but simple. Yeah, it totally just depends on what my mood is. Some days, like, I may not wear nothing and just have a few little things. And then other days, I may like, okay, you know, let's do it. And we got the whole shebang on, the wing eyeliner, everything. It just depends on your mood, okay? Don't feel like you have to be one way, because it's not the truth. But, here's the big but, guys. Don't be afraid to try new things either, okay? Don't get in a rut, which we all do it. We use the same colors, whatever, all the time. Don't be afraid to try colors. Don't be afraid to experiment with things, because you never know if you'll like something unless you actually try it, okay? Makeup is not permanent, guys. It will wash off. So if you don't like something, you can actually wipe it off and change it. So, but creating your own personal beauty is finding what makes you feel good. All right. So we already talked about 3 of the essential things that need to be in your makeup bag: a good primer, a good concealer, and a good foundation, guys. Okay. Doesn't mean you have to wear them every single day. My primer is on all the time. Like I said, I love this luminous primer, especially if I am not gonna wear any foundation, because it gives me a glow and it looks like I'm wearing something without wearing something. So it kind of like seals up all my pores and everything. But I love this, especially if I'm not gonna be wearing foundation, because it does wonders. It just makes my skin look a lot better without foundation. So, all right, the next thing that is essential for your makeup bag is your brows, guys. So my brow depends on my mood. All right. These are my 2 favorite go-tos for my brow, but you always want to remember to do your brow, especially as you age, guys, because as we age, we have a tendency for our color of our brows to get lighter. We have a tendency for our hair to, you know, we lose some of the hair. I have thyroid issues, so of course my hair period comes out. My thyroid lately has been wonky, so my hair's been dry, it's been coming out, and my eyebrows are doing the same thing. So most of the time you'll have 3 options on a brow. Doesn't matter what brand, you'll usually find one of those in any brand. You'll have a brow gel. When I feel like going all natural, like I'm just going to do maybe some mascara and some eyeliner, I'll grab my brow gel if I just want something very, very simple. Now, if I want something like I'm getting all ready for the 10s, I'm like getting my whole makeup done, then I actually will use the brow pomade. We also have an option, always you can find a brow pencil. I'm not big on the brow pencils. That's just my personal opinion, because I don't like that real like drawn on look. Although you can feather it in and not look as bad. But I like the brow pomade if I'm wanting it to look very sculptured, because it gives me color, plus it actually gives that gel to lay the brow down. So it depends on my mood, okay? So I'm going to show you what the brow gel looks like, and then I'll go back over with the... But you always want to do your brow, because it's going to frame your face, guys. It makes a huge, huge difference in the way your eyes look, okay? Eyes are the window of your soul. So your eyes are the first thing people will see, and it makes a huge difference in the way it actually gives you a lift. So when your eyebrows are done, and this is just the simple. I love the brow. This is Lime Life's brow gel in medium. It actually has some fiber in it. So if I'm just going very, very natural, this is my favorite way to go because I can just brush it on. It fills in my brow. I don't have to like draw anything. It just goes with my natural, you know. So it's just very, very natural, but it gives your eyes just that lift. It actually frames your face. So your brow is essential, guys. That is your fourth essential. So if you just want something simple, you can go with a brow gel. It's very easy to put on, fill in. It's great. If you want something very sculptured, like I said, I love using the brow pomade, okay? It actually holds your brow down, but it actually also fills it in. So it depends on which look you want to go for. And I'm just using a brow pencil. So if you really want your brows kind of tapered, then I would go with more of a brow pencil or a brow pomade. So it gives you more of a sculptured look versus that natural look. Okay, that's the only difference. And it really just depends on your preference, what you like, maybe where you're going, what you're doing. Like I said, if I'm just running out and I'm not putting on a whole lot of makeup, then I'm not going to do really a sculptured eyebrow. I just want my eyebrows to frame my face. I don't want them to look bare, but I don't want to spend a lot of time there either. So it depends on your look. So you definitely want a good primer, you want a good concealer, a foundation, and your brow, guys. Okay, all right, now I'm going to talk about one of my favorite things. I mean, guys, I could not live without these, okay? These are my waterproof eyeliners. They are bomb fire, best thing that I have ever seen, period. And I love, love, love these liners. If I do not have anything else, mascara and eyeliner are my two things, but I love this eyeliner. It actually is waterproof. So if you have watery eyes, if you're going to be out at the pool, whatever like that, these are the best. And honestly, no makeup bag should be without one, okay? They have the single individual colors in neutral, black, or brown. I'm going to use brown. Now you can sharpen them to a point and actually apply them this way, but they are okay and natural ingredients to actually put in your waterline. And that's one of the reasons that I love them. They are super, super creamy. This is the brown. And I love, I mean, they're super easy to put on. You can even tight line with them. They are amazing. They are just so great. And they come also in dual colors as well. So they have the 3 individual colors, but they also come in dual colors as well. And what I love about these, you can actually use them as eyeshadow if you want. So if you're going to be out at the beach or anything like that, you can actually use these waterproof colors as, you know, an eyeshadow. However, you have to do it very, very quickly because they're very creamy and you can actually blend them pretty quick. However, once they're dry, they're staying there, okay, until you remove them. That's one of the reasons that I do love them so much, because I have allergies, plus I'm outside, you know, so these waterproof mascaras, waterproof eyeliners are like, I have every one in every color because they are literally the best. But you can take the dual ones, actually have like a gold on one end, a purple on one end, a green on one end. There's different ones that they have there. I think there's 5 different dual ones that they have. But you can literally take and apply this as eyeshadow and blend it, and it's going to stay put. So if you just want a little highlight in the corner, if you want, you know, to use as an eyeliner, if you want to use it as maybe on your brow bone, if you want to use it as an eyeshadow, you can do that with these pencils. But you have to use, if you're going to use them as an eye color, you have to use them pretty quickly. Just because once they're set, they're good. All right. All right. So primer, concealer, foundation, brow, eyeliner, and mascara. Okay. Mascara. And this mascara is actually a hydrating mascara that I use. It depends. I'll mix it up. It is water resistant. It is not waterproof. So if I'm going to be in the pool or at the lake or anything like that, then I'll use my waterproof. But this is my go-to everyday mascara. And it actually has that same skincare ingredient in it. It has the baobab oil in it, which is from the Tree of Life. So it actually hydrates my lashes as well. So mascara, guys, is an essential in that makeup bag. And remember when I was telling you guys about, you know, sometimes our makeup bags end up with like everything in them, right? And maybe they haven't been cleaned out in forever, right? And you still have that same eyeshadow from high school in your bag that you need to get rid of, right? Mascara is one of those things, guys, too, that you absolutely need to change every 3 months, okay? Get a new mascara every 3 months, guys, okay? And that is because every time you're putting mascara on and you open that up and you pump that wand back down in here, you're pumping air back in here, so it's getting bacteria in there, and you're putting bacteria back in there. Plus it dries out. So every 3 months you should be replacing your mascara, all right? I'm just touching my lower lashes here. All right. So, primer, concealer, foundation, brow, liner, mascara, and we have one more thing, guys, okay? And that is your lip. All right? Depending on my mood, will depend on what lip that I actually use, okay? If I want a long wear lip, I'll actually wear the Enduring Lip color. This is one of my favorite go-tos. It is Ruby Chocolate. It matches. It looks great on everybody. But it's a great color for any time. If I want something that's very hydrating, these are more matte. So if I want it to last 6 to 8 hours, then I'll grab an Enduring Lip color. If I want more of a long wear that's moisturizing, I will grab my Lip Stain. If I want a gloss that actually has a little bit more color, I will grab a lip lacquer. And if I just want a little bit, say, you know, I'm out and maybe at the beach, whatever like that, I just want a little bit of color, but maybe some shine, not a whole lot, then I'll grab a gloss. So those are the difference between the lips, depending on your mood and what you want to achieve with your look. That's going to depend on what kind of lip you're going to grab, okay? Like I said, this is one of my favorite go-tos. It is the Enduring Lip Color. This is Ruby Chocolate. One of my favorites. But it dries matte and it's non-transferable, so once it dries, if you're drinking coffee, whatever like that, it's actually not going to transfer onto your cup, which is great. But it does dry matte, so if you're looking for something for a little bit more shine, then you might want to either add a gloss to the top of it, or maybe go with a lip stain. So it depends on what kind of look you're going with. Those are the 7 essential things for your makeup bag, guys. Can you imagine how many things you can actually eliminate? And believe it or not, I have a complete look on. I didn't put eyeshadow on. I used the eyeliner. I didn't put any blusher on because the Luminous Primer actually gives me that natural glow. So I didn't have to add a whole lot of makeup. And that's one of the things that I love. I can mix and move this around, and it is fantastic. I can drop the concealer and foundation, but guys, think of how much you can actually eliminate, unless of course you're like me and you have 50 different lip colors and eyeliners in there, but those count as one each, right? But seriously guys, I mean, check this out. No powder, no blush, no eyeshadow, and I have a complete look and can go out with a summer glow, and it looks incredible just with those 7 essential items. So like I said guys, if you're interested in being color matched or want to know more about your skin type, the link that is pinned, you can actually click that link and take our foundation and our skincare quiz. You'll actually receive a couple of free things. Along with it, you'll receive 12 tips to perfect eyeshadow application. You'll also receive your color match, and then you'll also be able to ask me absolutely any question personally pertaining to skincare or makeup that you would like. Also on that link guys, if you want to join our community where we talk all kinds of stuff guys, and where we actually give away a lot of stuff, like guys, hit that share button and you can actually be entered into one of our drawings in that group as well. So smash that share button, sprinkle it all around, and I will give you a shout out for doing that, as well as you'll be entered into our monthly drawing that we have in my community group. So make sure you hit that link and check out the quizzes, as well as join our community and get all the free goodies that come along with it. All right, y'all have a fantastic day, and stay hydrated. Love y'all. Bye.